The young boy found inside the box was unclothed, having recently taken a bath and received a fresh haircut. He was swathed in a thin blanket, which, considering the tragic circumstances, seemed more unsettling than comforting. This discovery unfolded in northeast Philadelphia, a location that held no clues about the boy's origins or identity. His age ranged from 3 to 6 years old, making it difficult to determine. The enigma of his fate ignited intense speculation across America, with theories pointing to caretaker abuse or a sinister act by a stranger. Let's delve into the mystery. The investigation into this perplexing case had an unusual start. The boy's lifeless body was abandoned in a vacant lot, typically used for discarding old items. Initially discovered by a teenager, the fear of being caught for illegal activities prevented him from reporting it. Subsequently, a peeping Tom, preoccupied with other intentions, also stumbled upon the scene but chose not to get involved. It was only when the second witness disclosed the incident to the police, after sharing it with a priest, that the nation first learned about this unidentified child. His body lay in a supine position, arms folded across his abdomen, with striking blue eyes and freshly cropped light brown hair. The presence of hair clumps on his skin suggested his haircut occurred shortly before or after his tragic demise, and he was found unclothed, indicating a deliberate attempt to alter his appearance. But the haircut was just the beginning of the disturbing signs. Bruises on his forehead hinted at adult aggression during the haircut. More troubling were the extensive bruises on his head, torso, and legs, strongly suggesting the beating that likely led to his death. Several surgical scars adorned his body, with one on his chest and another on his left elbow, along with a scar on his private area. Additionally, he had undergone circumcision, a procedure not prevalent in America until the 1970s, adding an intriguing clue to the puzzle. The state of his fingernails, toenails, and wrinkled palms and feet indicated recent soaking in water before his demise. Desperate efforts to identify him extended to checking his fingerprints against hospital records, but no match was found. The box in which he was discovered had initially contained a bassinet from a store, but 11 of these had been accounted for, leaving one bassinet's fate unknown. Unfortunately, the box yielded no usable fingerprints. The flannel blanket he was wrapped in was a common type, but it had been mended and curiously cut in half, with a portion missing. Within 20 feet of the box, a man's distinctive blue corduroy newsboy cap was found. It was traced back to a small hat shop in Philadelphia, known for producing only a dozen of these caps, one of which had a special leather strap requested by a man who resembled the boy. This man had visited the shop alone, clad in working clothes, raising suspicions about his connection to the boy. One person of interest was the roofer Charles Spies. Investigators meticulously tracked over 400 registered foster children to ensure their well-being. They also sifted through countless pediatric hospital records to link the boy's scars to surgeries. Despite extensive efforts, this lead ultimately led to a dead end when Charles and his son Terry were located safe and sound. The investigation spawned numerous leads, from missing neighborhood children to potential kidnappings from other states and even young Hungarian refugees. Yet none proved substantial. Two prevailing theories persisted. One suggested abuse and death within a foster home, while the other was a horrifying account from a psychiatric patient who claimed her mother had abducted, abused, and eventually killed a boy named Jonathan, disposing of his body in the vacant lot. This disturbing tale had chilling parallels with the evidence, but it remained unverifiable. Today, the boy rests in Ivy Hill Cemetery in Philadelphia, with mitochondrial DNA extracted from his teeth, offering a glimmer of hope for identifying his family. His gravestone reads, "Heavenly Father, bless this unknown boy," as his story remains one of America's most haunting unsolved mysteries. Thank you for joining us on this Realms of Narration. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on more intriguing stories.